Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to West Delaware Esports. Today we've got SMITE on the docket, and we're going up against Iowa Falls-Alden. We have had some struggles getting everything set up. There's always technical issues, and we finally got the game up and running, and we're rolling. We've already missed game one, which was a massive victory for West Delaware. And so we're going to be jumping in with game number two right now. Currently, we are in the pick and ban phase of the game. For those of you not familiar with SMITE, the way this game works, it's 5v5. Each person is going to be playing a god, and those gods have 4 separate abilities. Those abilities are going to range from general attacks to kind of traps to boosts of their characters, and then an ultimate of some sort. And here in the beginning of the game, we go through a phase where each team gets to pick the gods that they're going to be using, as well as ban out gods that they do not want to see in the game. And we're right at the end of that. And so for West Delaware, you'll see on the right or left side of your screen, we have Jello Coffin being played as Jello Coffin, Lucas Zezer playing Ratatasker, WD Bravo, which is Rhett Heidemann playing as Hades. WD Echo is going to be our very own Charles Maloney playing Bacchus. WD Delta in the mid lane going to be Colton Zezer. I had to think about it. And then, actually, take that back. It's going to be Will Kelly is WD Delta running down the mid lane with Anubis. And then for August Swanson, we're going to have Colton Zezer stepping in here playing as Apollo. On the Iowa Falls side, we see Kukulkan, Fenrir, Cernunnos, Bologna, and Athena. That Iowa Falls side is going to be very aggressive with Athena, Bologna, and Fenrir liking to really kind of get into the faces of their opponents. And the team comp from West Delaware side is going to be also rather aggressive, but you're going to see some very oppressive stuff going on from the West Delaware side. If they're allowed to get ahead, they're going to be very difficult to deal with, especially Hades and Anubis. Bacchus also, as generally a support, not meant to do a ton of damage, has attacks that really disorients the opponents and makes it difficult for them to push up and be aggressive the way that Iowa Falls is really wanting to do. And then, of course, we have Ratatasker, played by Jello Coffin, who's going to be running through trees in the sky and pouncing on people when they least expect it. So, of this game, too, it should be a good time. We are waiting now for a 3-minute game delay. And so you see the timer running down at the top of the screen. Once that runs out, then we will load in. We will see all of the match, but we are set on a 3-minute delay. So we will go on a quick break, and we'll come back as the game starts. So hang in there with us. All right, here we go. We're in the gameplay. All right, we're going to zoom overhead here. WD Echo waiting for his camp. We see West Delaware pinging a bunch over here. Shell Coffin trying to indicate that players need to come over to help with the damage camp. We're waiting for the camps to spawn. And here we go. Let the fun begin. WD Delta bringing their own camp over. Jello Coffin and him taking out damage camp. Anubis is going to come over and help. Take out the speed camp. I'll pick up this XP camp as well for Jello Coffin while WD Delta gets back to lane. He's already back to lane before his lane opponent, which is going to be Kokolkin Big Hummus. On the right side, we'll be able to kind of jump around to different kinds of information throughout the game. Right now, looking at experience per minute, West Delaware being the blue team, having the lead on experience so far. We have Big Hummus and Maruko fan. Jello Coffin comes in, and the first kill goes to WD Delta. Will putting some experience, some gold in his pocket. Nice gank by Jello Coffin. Big Hummus kind of looking to put some pressure on Jello Coffin. Kind of keep an eye on him in the jungle. But he's taking the eye off, and here comes Jello Coffin. Runs through. It's going to scare him off the minion wave, which is going to allow WD Delta to start working on these bastions here, these little shields. Over here in the right, or in the left lane, or duo lane, we have Frog Swanson and WD Echo. Frog Swanson being played by Colton Caesar and WD Echo Charles Maloney. Jello Coffin here. That boy is going to be everywhere, putting some hurt on Yoshi. And Frog Swanson getting the kill on Shanique Stars. Shining Stars is what that's supposed to be. I'll get it. Okay, Yoshi trying to push West Delaware off the minion wave, trying to pick up some experience and gold by defeating the West Delaware minions, but getting a lot of pressure by Echo and Frog Swanson. In the solo lane, we have Diddy Bravo, Rhett Heidemann, playing as Hades here, working against Silver Fox. You can see the health bar above Silver Fox quite low, and WD Bravo at full health. W Delta getting one on Big Hummus again. Here we'll be able to... Ooh, we gotta make some adjustments here. Okay. I want to make a quick adjustment because we're missing out on some of the information on the screen. So hang in there with me just a moment as I move a couple things on screen. All right, trying. WD Bravo picking up a kill there just as we're giving back. Not able to see all the information. Look, I'll have to do some work off screen for the next one. We know what we do here. Hold tight. We're going to just do that. Press this button. Press that button. Come back live. There we go. Now we can see all kinds of things. How about that? All right, let's jump over. We got some action happening in the duo lane. WD Echo low on health. Trying to chase Yoshi. Jellicom gets the kill. WD Echo gets low, and Shining Stars want to pick up that kill. 2 kills for the Iowa Falls side and 6 on West Delaware. Jellicom going under tower. Not going to be able to get it. He retreats before the tower kills him. There's Apollo diving in. He sees that low health bar on Shining Stars. Gets the kill, but he's not going to make it out. Miro is going to pick up the kill there. Fenrir getting a little bit of boost in his experience and his gold. And WD Delta. Jellicom again, back in the mid lane, picking up another kill for Jellicom. That's only 2 kills for him, but 3 assists. So overall, 5 kill participation out of the 9 that West Delaware has. We see 3 in duo lane from Iowa Falls. Looks like 1 backed. Here in solo lane, WD Bravo doing some work. We can look at the player damage currently on the left side of the screen. Jellicom, 3,728 player damage. Hades next in line. And then Iowa Falls taking up the 3rd and the 4th spots. Jump in here. Whoa, Hades jumping up, getting aggressive on Silver Fox. A few shots in, but it's not going to be able to collect. Silver Fox is going to get away. Oh, we see Big Hummus and Miro Kufan. Oh, Jellicom's here. Iowa Falls thinking that they had the advantage, but they didn't. Hades not only able to deal with all of them, getting a triple kill, but Lucas are coming in for some of the fun. All right, nice play by West Delaware in the solo lane. Here comes WD Echo diving in, getting aggressive here with Iowa Falls. Yoshi and Shining Stars keeping up currently level-wise. But one of the things that we can look at in terms of identifying who's in the lead, what kind of advantages does one team have over the other. If you look at the top of the screen, you see lots of different information. And the gold on each side is a good indication as to how well a team is doing. How much resources do they have available to them? So currently, West Delaware is sitting at 25,000, breaching or coming up on 26,000 soon. And Iowa Falls sitting at 22,000 gold. So currently, a 3,000, almost 4,000 gold lead for West Delaware. And where that's going to be major is that West Delaware is going to be able to purchase items and make themselves even stronger than they currently are. And, of course, through that explanation, Jellicom again swooping in mid lane and picking up a kill on Big Hummus. Again, staying aggressive, diving in. But Yoshi able to push West Delaware off. So while they have a pretty nice even fight here in the mid lane, or in the duo lane. Oh, I say that just as West Delaware goes in. Shining Star is going to be able to get away. But here comes Frog Swanson getting the kill on Shining Star. Now Yoshi retreats back to tower. Ooh, Delta. I was just jumping over to watch. Slow down, Delta. Currently the tier 1 tower here in mid lane for Iowa Falls, sitting at half health. Again, for those of you not familiar with this game, the idea or the goal is to push through the lanes, take out these towers that we see here, and then make the way to the enemy's base. And in the enemy's base, there is a Titan waiting. And to win the game, one team must defeat the opponent's Titan. All right, Titan's on the line. Tower falls in the mid lane. Let's jump over here and watch Red Heidemann a little bit. Oh, Bravo. Gonna take out Scorpion. Oh, Jello Coffin. All right, got to see a little behind the scenes action there as one of my keybinds was taking away all the information on the map. So, quick rebind that button. So now we can change the things up a little bit. Here we go, WD Bravo taking out Silver Fox. Now with that tower gone, much harder for Silver Fox to get away, and he gets the kill. Now West Delaware really pulling away, 23 kills to 3. Jello Coffin out at a 7-kill streak. Absolutely running away with it. But Bravo jumping ahead in player damage. Hey, looking at wards placed, Iowa Falls doing a great job right now placing wards. So what that's allowing them to do is really keep an eye on West Delaware. Oh, man. Delta Anubis really holding down Miro and making it so that West Delaware absolutely drain out his health bar. See, healing done. Hades currently the only person doing any kind of healing. It's part of his general kit. Overall net worth, West Delaware is much higher worth as they are holding quite the lead. Man, if you look above, gold lead, 10,000 gold lead currently by West Delaware. And now by taking the Gold Fury, that's going to jump them up even higher in a lead with gold. Hey, Iowa Falls now mid lane, trying to recollect themselves. West Delaware, after taking the Gold Fury, also kind of recollect themselves. We see a few backing, help spend some gold. Delta's going back. Let's watch Echo coming back to mid lane. See Miro fan and Big Hummus. Oop, there's Bravo teleporting in and diving onto Iowa Falls. And they absolutely deleted Miraku Fan and Big Hummus. Here in dual lane, Frog Swanson keeping an eye on Yoshi and Shining Stars. They might be feeling a little bit confident with a 2v1 situation, but we see one backed. So now Frog Swanson with priority here in lane. Ooh, we see Shining Stars trying to be sneaky, flanking on Echo, and Delta gets locked down and taken out. What a rough way to go, thinking that you have the advantage. Wow, and all but Silver Fox, who was in solo lane by themselves, gets taken out there. West Delaware needs to not try to rotate over, let Silver Fox be. They just need to push this tower and push the objectives. And this tier 2 tower here in mid lane is going to fall pretty easily. But while that's been happening, over in duo lane, Frog Swanson's just been doing work, hanging out on his own. Iowa Falls has let him be, so he's just been working on the railroad. So that is 2 tier 2 towers down on the Iowa Falls side. And while those have dropped, we see Jello Coffin and Bravo. Well, Bravo's kind of lingering in the jungle. He sees some prey. Oh, actually taking the XP camp. Oh, Miraku Fan and Big Hummus, again, thinking they can fight Hades. But look at the level lead. Hades at level 17 against level 13 Miraku Fan and level 12 Big Hummus. Jello Coffin, level 18, comes in. And that's all she wrote for those two. Iowa Falls needs not to be looking for these fights because the level difference is so substantial. And why levels are such a big deal is because, for one, their abilities on higher levels are going to be much stronger. Every time you level up, you can put a point into one of your 4 abilities, which makes them stronger and allows you to use them more often. But also with more levels, there's more gold, meaning that those players are going to have more finished items, which help boost their attacks, their healing, their armor. There's all kinds of stats that can be improved. Echo picking up a kill. That's number 3 for him. Hades sitting with 14 kills and 0 deaths. Nothing but Phoenixes left up on the Iowa Falls side. Oh, Bravo goes in with the ultimate, consuming the life force of Iowa Falls. This Phoenix is going to fall with 3 West Delaware players on it. Big Hummus is going to try to push in and try to stop him from taking the Phoenix, but there's not going to be stopping West Delaware. Ooh, Bravo low on health and takes his first kill or first death. Big shutdown for Big Hummus there. Echo is going to rotate over to the mid Phoenix that Delta is working on. And 4 Iowa Falls players are there, and they are going to successfully push West Delaware off. But again, Frog Swanson was left to his own devices here in the dual lane. And oh, Apollo, experience the opera. Just hanging out, doing his thing. All 5 Iowa Falls players chasing Frog Swanson, leaving their base wide open at the moment. Oh, West Delaware, if only you knew the doors of the house were open. Echo wanting to play with the Fire Giant, calling forth the rest of the team. All right, if you keep an eye on the map, kind of on the right side of your screen, you can see the red circles on the left side of the map. Iowa Falls is getting a little ambitious, and they want to take a tower, so they are pushing hard in the dual lane. And they're going to take that tower, but in exchange for that one tower, West Delaware is going to take this Fire Giant, and that is massive for them. So Fire Giant is going to boost their attacks. It's going to increase their ability to heal. It is going to make them unstoppable as they push now through this Phoenix and on to Titan. Big Hummus is not where he wants to be. West Delaware is going to clear through his health bar and now push on to Titan. And Iowa Falls is not doing anything about it. They are, looks like, working on the Fury, and they're trying to back as fast as they can. But Titan is below a quarter of a health, and that's it. West Delaware, 42 kills to 4, wins it 2-0. What a showing for West Delaware. Absolutely stepping in and making an absolute masterclass here in SMITE. Luckily, we were able to get in and we were able to see the second game. And what a good game it was. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. This is going to wrap us up. Kind of a quick stream today. Next week on Monday, we'll be playing SMITE again. And next time, we'll have the stream up for the whole event. Promise. So make sure you're joining us for that. Congratulations to West Delaware on their well-fought victory. And a good job to Iowa Falls for sticking it to it and really hanging in there through tough matches. So that's going to wrap us up tonight. Little plug for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, Smash Bros. Is going to play. And then Thursday, Rainbow Six plays. So lots of esports action throughout the week. So make sure you're joining us here on our YouTube channel, West Delaware Esports. But for today, that's going to be it. So like always, game on, gamers.